These people are permanent children. They are mentally unstable and unwell. They are not normal. And so call them whatever you want. Histrionic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, narcissistic, all those personality disorders. They got this story about Project Searchlight, Project Wildflower, Project Sam. Democrats don't just have meetings where they sit down like, hey guys, let's go grab a cup of coffee and talk about strategy. They say, we're going to go to a resort, spend $20 million on a project name. Give it a code name, show up, and then lament to each other as wealthy lunatics why they can't communicate with regular Americans. They need people. They're hiring. I'm going to pause. Guys, I just figured it out. I'm going to start a consulting firm for Democrats because they're paying millions of dollars for people to tell them exactly what I'm saying right now. Why am I giving it away for free? Look, they're holding meetings to have people tell them, I'm not kidding, to dump the woke ideology. Like, they couldn't just listen to someone like me who donated the max to like 2 or 3 Democrats in 2020. They're like, no, it's because Tim Pool's secretly right wing. What about Joe Biden? Nah, he's far right as well. Let's hire a consultant for $20 million to tell us what's going on. And he goes, yeah, woke is ridiculous. You got to get rid of it.
You've got people like Richie Torres that are, I think he's a congressman, that are, you know, a legitimate voice that are saying, look, if the Democrats want to actually be viable again, we have to dump this woke stuff. And, you know, he's getting attention. But as of right now, there's not a lot of you know, proper motion in the Democrat Party. David Hogg is not the kind of dude that is going to be a leader. There's ethics stuff with him, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen a political party so lost in my entire life.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, look at this, like 16%. That's just absolutely wild. 16% said that Democrats had strong leaders. That's a fact statement. And that 84% of people who saw that, they get it. There's no Democrats.
No.
You got people like Gavin Newsom going on Bill Maher trying to seem like, you know, push himself or shift himself to more of a centrist point of view, as if like we haven't seen the last 20 years of his career.
They're grifters. They don't have any consistent ideology. And so this is what's lost. You know, I'll put it this way. The reason why Gavin Newsom isn't going to succeed is not because we can see the past. It's not because we know he's a grifter. The fact that he was so callow and spineless when he was governor is why. He bent the knee to woke ideology nonsense. He said, tell me what to say and I'll say it. Now that he's coming around and saying, well, you know, I'm being a bit more moderate. It's like, bro, we don't care what you're claiming now. The reality is some people may be swayed by it, but the reason he's doing is all around as a person, he is a weak person. That means even if he came out in public and said, I am changing my mind and rebranding and I want to be moderate, we'd be like, okay, that's fine. You're a weak person who can't win elections. I get it. He won governor, but I don't see this guy going to the national level. He's like a kind of feels like a B list. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that X factor. He's not a top tier guy. The fact that he was willing to just say whatever Democrats want him to say proves it.
You couldn't even beat Ron DeSantis. What makes him think he can go on a national level? I mean, Ron came in, what, 3rd on the national scale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the reason is because the Democrats have so few options. Like, you've got at least a decade or maybe 15 years of Gavin Newsom being the mayor of San Francisco and then going on to governor, where he said, we're going to fix the homeless problem. We're going to fix the homeless problem. We're going to fix the homeless problem. Multiple times, multiple different venues, says it all the time. And they still have yet to actually fix the homeless problem. The amount of history that he has in California and the bad things that have happened while he's the governor or the mayor of San Francisco, all those things are just ripe for the Republicans to tear him apart. I don't see how he actually would be viable beyond being able to raise money, because people like to give him money because of that smile.
I think the differences between the left and liberals within the Democrat Party are irreconcilable, and it would behoove Republicans to continue to exploit that divide. And I think they'll be able to win a handful of elections moving forward if they continue to do so. I think the left in the Democrat Party has like a hard cap at 30%, but then the other people in the party won't swallow a pill like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez long term. So like, I think she could win a primary, but then lose hard in a general election. And I think the Republicans could make the situation such that, you know, that they're going against these types of people.
I don't think ideology matters as much. It certainly does because woke is broke. But my point is that AOC, Newsom, some of the top names they got, they are weak people. Now, don't get me wrong. They're stronger than average. Gavin Newsom, obviously, you won a governorship. Congratulations. I'm saying for the presidency, Donald Trump walks on stage at a rally and imitates a politician body slamming a journalist. He is a strong man. That's why Democrats were screaming he's a fascist. And Republicans are like, I'm on the schoolyard. I want the bully to be in my corner. I want him standing in front of me, protecting me from everybody else and guaranteeing what I want. I don't want to be against the bully. So I see Gavin Newsom. You look at his brand. Let me just say it again like this. A smarmy, wishy-washy guy who flip-flops to try and attract voters comes off as spineless and weak. Donald Trump says whatever Donald Trump keeps defending Operation Warp Speed even when he gets booed. He's like, well, you may not like it, but whatever. Look at him when he's at the Libertarian Convention. And he was like, oh, you don't want to vote for me? Then lose. Take your 3%. It's hilarious.
Great.
Oh, and just to answer your
So
question.
true. Donald Trump telling how it is the libertarian.
Yeah, and just
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.